He says, I'm 51. I avoid people now. Here's why. Kind of my prediction of this video is that he's going to say that people have agendas, basically.
Hello friends, I am out doing one of my typical walks. I recently turned 51 and I try and work out every day. Health is very important. I get to the gym and I try and go for my walks, do my cardio, watch my weight the best I can. Although I do like to eat and I am a foodie, but things get more difficult as you get older. More videos to come on that.
They definitely do get more difficult as you get older.
But anyway, I'm out on my walk. Gotta be careful, it's hunting season. I live out in a beautiful but pretty remote area. A lot of hunting going on right now. So hopefully I don't get shot. But I wanted to tell you guys and ask you guys. Turning 50 was a very profound time for me. Probably one of the most profound times in my life. And, you know, you become more aware of time. Man, my game's over half over. Every day counts. You look back at your regrets, all kinds of different things. But one of the things about me, and I think a lot of you can relate to me, and I'm looking forward to your feedback on this, is when I was young, I was raised pretty good. I was a really nice, kind-hearted person. I was so naive about so many things.
Yeah, I'm just going to say something. I was also very naive as he is, and then I got jaded with time because people they do not care. They'll do anything. They'll just say mean things to you. They'll trash your life and they won't even care. They'll just keep moving. And I think this is probably what he's about to say in this video.
In school, we learn things, but we don't learn things like, you know, finances, how to handle money, red flags of relationships, and personality disorders, getting involved with the wrong people with businesses, making bad business deals. We don't learn any of that. But you know, I've found through time, having been a kind-hearted person, that as time has gone on, and as I've aged, I don't like people the way I used to. I could come up with a whole...
I agree with him. I'm starting to not like people either because they really just have their agendas. They just want something. They're trying to get you to buy something, either they just want your attention or they just want your money. Or they just want to hurt you. So a lot of times, more often than not, people don't have good intentions. People say that, most people have good intentions. I don't think that's the truth, guys. I just don't. It's just not based in reality. Most people have their own negative agendas for you. And if you allow them to take part of your life, then it's going to cause a lot of problems.
whole bunch of different reasons. Having the wrong people in my life, making very bad choices with business and relationships, seeing the other side of people. Not that I'm claiming to be perfect in any way, but I've just noticed that in life now, with my clients, with my business, I give my clients 100% of myself. I'm very positive. I try my best to help them. But I noticed that in general with people and socially now, I don't want to do much with people on the social end of things.
Yeah, I was feeling this yesterday. I was just not caring. I just found more peace. And I think this is what this man wants. He wants more of the peace of life without all the drama. Everybody wants to feel this rush, this drama. They want to talk about the tabloids. They want to, talk about how their life is so messed up. And sometimes it's just better to not even interact with most people in general. And this is why I suggest you guys get your ride or dies, the people that are considered your best friends, that'll be there through thick and thin. Because otherwise, you're just going to shoot in the dark and you're not going to really land anywhere. And also, I want to say, follow God. Follow God. Walk with God. God's the only person that'll always be there for you. And I know some of you guys don't believe in God, but follow God. Just try it.
But I notice I noticed that just with people, I don't know, I don't like people the way I used to. And, you know, when we went through the pandemic, it was a very trying time, very sad time. You know, we'll keep all the conspiracy theories aside for right now, but one of the things I loved most, well, for the first part of it, I was in a very, very awful relationship with someone who had borderline personality disorder. But when I got out of that and I lived on my own, one of the things I loved most was going into a grocery store 20 minutes at night before it closed, 20 minutes before it closed, getting my groceries and just hiding from people. I've become almost a social recluse.
Yeah, after the pandemic, I actually realized who was my true friends and who was not, because I went through a lot of mental health problems where I basically just kind of like lost it all, lost my sanity, lost my ability to self-regulate my emotions. And basically what happened is I realized who was my true friends, who was not. Even my own family kind of like just they left me. They left me to rot. Some of my own family members left me to rot. It was half of the family. Like, I'll say this, my own mother left me to rot. And it's not to blame her for any of the things I went through, but I realized that some people, even your own blood relatives, are not going to be there for you. And it's just a fact of life. Some relatives are they're just going to want their own selfish ways. They want to create their own world and they want you to play your part. Go by their script. They want you to play exactly what they want. So that's why I feel like this guy doesn't like people, is because people want their own agenda. They want you to act like they want you to act.
I don't trust people. I hate drama. And I don't know, that's how I am. You know, as I said, don't get me wrong. I can be friendly, and I'm very good with my clients on a professional level. I give them the best of me, but I wonder if that's happened to all of you, or some of you out there, as we age. Have you gotten more jaded, more suspicious of people? You know, a person I used to know 10 years ago and spend time with, he popped up in my feed today on my new Facebook account. I'm not big on social media, which is really weird. It's really weird that I'm not a big fan of people, because I'm starting this YouTube channel. But it popped up. It brought back some memories, and on his friends list, it's the same silly people, the same losers, the same people that haven't grown or changed at all. And I was like, man, maybe I've changed. But I wanted to ask all of you out there, have you found with age, getting into your 50s, maybe late 40s, is that something that's normal? Do you just kind of try to avoid people and just keep your...
Yeah, I'm gonna say yes, I do avoid people. Most people I avoid because they just they don't really want to talk to you for who you are. They really just want something. And I can say this like a million times, but the fact is, people just don't care about you. They really don't. And it's not a bad thing necessarily. You still have God. If you walk with God, you'll be fine. You're not going to die because you're not interacting on a super deep level with everyone. Now, it's better to have deep relationships than to have no relationships at all, but you don't have to have a lot of them. Like this man's saying is he avoids most people. And, you know, given his age, I don't think he really socializes a lot with people his age, because they have their own land, they're in a different state, they're retired. They're not really going to work where you're going to meet people. So this might be one of the factors that plays a role. But also, not to mention, most people are jerks. They'll just like flat out betray you at the drop of a hat.
yourself more and more? You're more suspicious of people, and you just don't like people as much. Is that normal? What do you guys think? Comment below. So if you can hit like and hit subscribe. I know it's annoying. It's annoying to ask people, and when you're watching, it's annoying to hear that. But if you can, it would mean a lot.
Yeah. Guys, go hit subscribe to his channel, The Life of Brian Show. Go hit like. Yeah, support this man.
All right, but let me know what you think of the video. And if you've experienced this with age too, maybe you've been screwed over by enough people in your lifetime, you're like, oh God, I'm tired of people. But I'm really what you'd call a social recluse. Are you? This is Brian signing off.
Yeah, I would say I'm also a recluse because, most of the time people just, they want something. And I don't know about you, but in 2010, it just seemed like everything was different. It seemed like that people actually cared about you. People were less on their cell phones. And what's happened is social media has corrupted people's minds to where if you're not making a certain amount of money or you don't have six pack, they think that you're lazy, you don't know anything, and so you try to interact with them and you're just coming out of the gate negative. You don't even have like their first impression of you, you didn't even have control of because social media took care of that for you. So, yeah, guys, tell me what you think in the comments about, you know, avoiding people, whether you think it's something that people should do or you disagree. You can follow the channel in the description, the Discord channel. It's just for people who want to leave America, improve their business prospects, and let me know. And signing off, this is How to Leave America.